The Spokane Public Schools Board said tonight it wants to hear from the public again before deciding whether or not to support a downtown sports stadium. Voters thought they made their voices heard several years ago. And thanks for staying with us on Nightside. I'm Aaron Luna. In 2018, an advisory vote was held about a downtown stadium, and 64% of voters said leave it at the Joe Albi location. This time around, the Downtown Spokane Partnership says it has new incentives to sweeten the downtown deal. New on Nightside, Kaitlin Knapp explains the proposal from tonight's special school board meeting.
That downtown stadium would be built right behind me across the street on Boone Avenue. And while you might have already voted against this idea, the board wants to hear from you again. The two original options on the table. Again, build a sports stadium in downtown Spokane or at Joe Albi.
I'm not opposed to more community input.
The Spokane Public Schools Board wants to hear from voters before it decides. In 2018, 64% of voters wanted to keep it at Joe Albi.
We feel confident that the details and the benefit of this proposal are absolutely in the best interest of the district and your families, or we wouldn't be here.
The Downtown Spokane Partnership says building downtown would bring in millions for the economy, more than Joe Albi. To sweeten the deal, Spokane would get a professional soccer team. Despite a proposal from DSP and your decision a few years ago,
this proposal has changed. It's improved since the voters weighed in, and it contains benefits that were not only, they just weren't a part of the previous proposal.
Another advisory vote isn't exactly out of the question. However, it would cost about $100,000, and that couldn't be done until August. The construction at Joe Albi is slated to start in April.
Personally, I don't know about doing another advisory vote. I think that each of us were elected to lead and lead based off of the best of information that we have available, including community input.
As far as public testimony goes, the board did talk about doing this next Tuesday or Wednesday. However, that hasn't been scheduled yet. When we do hear when it's scheduled, we'll be sure to let you know. Reporting in Spokane, Kaitlin Knapp, 4 News Nightside.